Namaskar students, Computer Science Class 12, Unit 1, Computational Thinking and Programming 2. So this series is going on. In previous video, I explained you about the function, definition of function, need for function and parts of the function. If you miss that video you will get in I button and I will provide you the link in description also. You can watch from there. So let me talk about this video. In this video you will get explanation about structure of Python program and the flow of execution in function call. So let me begin. Myself Sanjay Parmar. I welcome you all in my channel Tutorial AICS IP, where the series is going on Computer Science with Python Class 12, working with functions. So structure. First of all, when we are thinking about structure means what? There are some parts of the particular thing which is organized in a proper manner, or some names are used there, that is called one structure. So here also Python program is also following one structure. So let me start with the definition of program. What is program? A program is a set of few statements and blocks. So whenever you are writing a program, you are writing few statements and blocks. Like that, when we are writing something in English or in MS Word or anywhere you are writing something as a paragraph, whatever. So there are some sentences. So we can consider these statements as a sentences. When you are writing sentences in English, in program we are writing those sentences considered as statements. And blocks mean paragraphs, where you are writing there different sections. So those are called sections there in letter writing or paragraph writing. Here we are considering them as a blocks. So when you are writing the block, in block you are writing like this. Let me open Python script mode here. Now see, suppose if you are writing something and you are providing this column, so that column defines that it is a block. So after that indentation will come. See, when you press enter, it moves automatically to some extent and this white space is already added. So this is called indentation. So that's why it is called block also. So whenever you are writing program, the entire line, whatever we are writing, that is known as statements. And when you are writing this column, from that the new block will start. Otherwise, rest of the all statements are considered in the same block. So that is called a block. So I hope you understood. A Python program may have the following. So a Python program can contain these things. So first thing is here is physical line structure. So let me understand what is physical line structure. A Python program is divided into number of logical lines. The logical line is created from one or more physical lines. So those are the physical lines, means whatever we are writing here, these are known as lines only. So these all are known as physical lines. So when we are writing these lines, these are called lines structure. And physical and logical. Logical means what? We are writing logic, that is called logical line. Okay, now joining two lines. Whenever you want to join two lines, a logical line can be broken into two or more physical lines using a backslash. So whenever you are writing here, suppose I wrote function name like fun1. So this is my function name. So this is called a physical line. Now logical line you are writing like this, print hello. So this is considered as logical line here, print hello. And sometimes you want to extend this line. Text is here in this message, you are writing some text. Suppose text is very long, that is going beyond to your line ending, suppose up to here, or you want to continue up to here only and you want to continue the same line. So that is called physical line. Two lines will be added. So that time you have to put this slash. This example also I will explain you. Okay. Now multiple statement on a single line. Semicolon is used to write multiple statements on a single line. So whenever you want to write multiple statement on a single line, you can use semicolon. After that, top level statement or underscore, main underscore, unindentated statement. So whatever statements are not given in indentation, those are called the top level statement. Means when you run the program, those statements will be considered, and then it will go into the block, and then it will running the other statements. So whatever statements are written unindented, that is called top level statement. Here you can consider like this. Suppose you are starting from here. So whatever line you are writing here, suppose print. So this is called top level statement. So when we run the program, it will start from here only. Okay, it will start from this line, print. So when you run the program, it will starting from top level statement. The next line is comments. Comments plays an important role whenever you want to write something related to your statement, related to your program. Basically what you can provide in comments, first thing, the program. Suppose here I want to write a function for addition of two numbers. So I write like this, a program for addition of two numbers. So this is my comment. So it is called single line comment because it is in one line. So whenever you want to write a single line comment, you have to use hash sign. Second option is there, Python interpreter ignores them. Multi-line comments will be written in triple quotes, so triple double quotes. So whenever you want to write multi-line comment, you can use triple double quotes or single double quotes also. So it is not mandatory like that double quote only, so you can use any. So when you want to write multiple lines, so I want to put this as a comment. So what is the meaning of comment? It is just given for the description. Whenever you want to write some description, some explanatory text in your statement, you can use these statements, comments. So Python will automatically ignore in execution. So this part will not compiled or not interpreted. Automatically it is ignored by the compiler or interpreter, whatever that. In Python we have interpreter, so that will be ignored by them and it will not come in output. So after that, whatever you are writing, that will come in your output. So let me run this program and check it, how it is working. So here I put 3 double quotes, single quotes, triple quote only we can say. Okay, now let me save anywhere. This is not that much important. P1. Okay. So now you check the output is coming only as, because I have written print as, and this part is automatically ignored by the Python interpreter. So these are called single line and multi-line comments. So whenever you want to write something, you can use that one. After that, next part is indentation. Indentation means what? White spaces used at the beginning of every line is indented part is known as one block. So as I said, so whenever this space is added, that is called indentation. So whenever you are writing statements in the same block, it must start with the same line. Suppose if you want to add this in the same line, so you can write like this. So this is called indentation. So it is starting with the same line point. So that's why it is considered in a one block. So I hope you understood this concept, the indentation. So these are the structure of program. Whenever you are writing a program, a good program can be considered when some of these kind of statements you are using in your program. That is called a good program. So means you are writing the explanation of the statements, you are writing comments, proper indentation will be there. So sometimes you may not get errors also. So you have to follow this structure whenever you are writing the program. So whenever your lines are very long and going beyond single line, you can use this line structure, physical as well as logical line structure. Then you can join two lines with backslash. You can write multiple statements using semicolon in single line. Suppose these statements are multiple statements. Now use semicolon. So this is considered as multiple statement. Now let me call this function. Then I will explain you the function call execution, the flow of function call execution. See, so the same output is printed without error. So whenever you want to write like this, you can use semicolon. for joining multiple lines. Okay, so now let me move to the next point, that is the flow of execution in function call. So let me write a proper program here, addition of two number only. Here I am writing A and B. So I need two numbers that will be written here, the addition of these two number. So A plus B will be written, and here I want to make addition of 5 and 8. So function 1 5 8. Okay, and write print statement, print function 1 5 8. So the 13 answer is coming here. So now I have written a proper function. Now let me understand how the flow of execution is there. A function in the Python program is called by a function call statement. So this is called a function call. This one, function name, then the values, whatever values you are going to take as input, that is called arguments. So in function call you have to write like this. To call a function, write function name followed by parameter values in brackets. So these values whatever I have provided, that is called parameter values. Now next line, a block of statements executed in execution frame. So whenever these statements are executed, that is executed in execution frame only. The third statement, when function is called, an execution frame is created and control the transfer. So when the function is called, what happens? When you are calling this function, it jumps to this line first, then it is coming to the statements. After that, within the execution frame, the statements written in function body executed and return a value or execute the last statement. Means whenever it is going to the function, so it will execute this statement and return the value at the same time. Okay, so meaning of this statement is like this only. Python follows top to bottom approach for executing program. So it is following like this, top to bottom. Then comments are ignored in execution, that I have already explained. If Python notice function definition with a def statement, it just executes function header line and skips all statements in function body. These statements execute when a function will be called. So meaning of this statement is, when this calling function is not written and you are calling the program, so what happens? It just execute the function header only, this, and it is going here also, but it is not called, so there is no output. So whenever you want to print the output, either you can take a variable and call your function and store the result in that function. Suppose 7 9. Now I have stored the result in C, then print C. So like this you can print the value. So whenever you call the function, that time only the value may be written. So I hope you understand the concept very well. So if you understand the concept very well and you are going good with this programming, then press the like button, share with your friends, and comment your doubt if you have any. And if you are coming to my channel first time, you are watching my video first time, just subscribe the channel and press the bell notification icon with all button, so you will get my all updates in your notification. Thank you for watching the video. Keep watching, keep learning.